destroyed cars, and buildings with cracks running up their walls. Jinwoo realized what had happened here. A gate must have opened up nearby. Something like that almost never happened nowadays with the well-established hunter system in place, but sometimes a gate would appear in a remote area, and it'd go unnoticed for a while. As a result, no one would come around to close it in time. When such an event unfolded, soldiers from the nearby bases were dispatched in order to buy some time until hunters could arrive on the scene. Of course, the weapons of soldiers didn't work against the monsters. However, in order to facilitate the evacuation of civilians, someone had to be offered up as sacrifices. In other words, they were to become cannon fodder. A role someone had no choice but to perform had been saddled on the shoulders of this nation's youths. I've received a word that the monsters in the vicinity have been dealt with, and only the biggest one remains. Jinwoo nodded his head. He didn't need to hear the soldier's explanation to know. He could actually sense the presence of a powerful life form nearby, and he could even sense several auras of hunters surrounding it, too. The enhanced perception stat was transmitting crucial information in the form of sensations and feelings, and that's how Jinwoo got to figure it out almost immediately. That thing is the boss. Soon enough, the creature could be seen in the distance. In the empty, open space not too far from him, a dozen or so hunters were surrounding a giant made out of rock. It was as tall as a telephone pole. It was a golem-type monster. Yuck. The soldier spat out a gasp of fear as he took a step backwards. Perhaps it was his first time seeing one. Since the moment he saw it, his entire body had stiffened noticeably. But then again, most people would react in a similar fashion. The difference between seeing a monster for real and seeing it on a TV or a computer monitor was like heaven and earth, after all. Unlike him, Jinwoo remained calm and observed the unfolding situation. Healers, concentrate your healing on the tanker. We're also doing our best. Why isn't it dying already? What are the damage dealers doing? It's not even remotely close enough to dying, is it? The monster's defenses are too strong, and we just don't have enough magic-type hunters in our group. Because they had been summoned out here in haste, none of them seemed to be high-ranked hunters. Both their defenses and attacks didn't look that effective at all. Because of that, hunters couldn't avoid being embroiled in the protracted battle of attrition. Boom. When the golem slammed its massive stone fist downward, the hunter acting as the tanker had no choice but to kneel down just for a brief second. The tanker vomited out a mouthful of blood. The tanker might die at this rate. Jinwoo's gaze, as he took all of these in, gleamed quite sharply. If it's only that much, I can do this. Jinwoo slowly took several steps back. This golem-type boss might possess the high defense, but its rank was probably lower than its scary outer appearance might suggest. Just from the aura it emitted, it was definitely weaker than the boss of the instant dungeon.